Chinese State Councillor and Foreign Minister Qin Gang has met with his French counterpart Catherine Colonna in Paris. Qin Gang says China is willing to work with France to implement consensus reached by their two heads of state and accelerate exchanges and cooperation in various fields. Qin Gang also says China has always supported China-EU relations to be independent and not subject to any third party. Colonna says France-China relations are crucial and the two sides should fully restart cooperation mechanisms in various fields. She also says the French side does not engage in camp confrontation and believes that all countries should live in harmony and develop together. The two talked about the Ukraine conflict as well as other international and regional issues. They also held consultations regarding the China-France high-level people-to-people exchange mechanism. The ministers agreed to promote cooperation in sports, education and scientific and technological innovation. Ross Cullen reports.
Well, this was the second stop on Chinese State Councillor and Foreign Minister Qin Gang's brief tour of Europe after having previously visited Germany for talks with Chancellor Olaf Scholz and his German counterpart, Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock. Here in Paris, it was a chance for both sides to take stock of bilateral relations and also build upon some of the work done by both sides during French President Emmanuel Macron's state visit to China last month. One of the key issues was Ukraine, which France describes as a war, China sees as a crisis, and Russia calls a special military operation. France has been steadfast in its condemnation of what it sees as Russia's aggression, and a long-held policy by Paris is to try to urge China to use its influence with the Kremlin to persuade Vladimir Putin to withdraw his troops from inside Ukraine. Beijing wants to see an immediate ceasefire and a political solution. Both sides also had a chance here at the French Foreign Ministry, the Quai d'Orsay, to discuss other global issues, including trying to work on devising a new global financial pact. And that will be the key focus of a summit on global finance to be held here in Paris next month. There was also talk about the shared foreign policy priority of fighting climate change. Both Paris and Beijing want to try to reduce emissions, increase the use of renewable energy and protect biodiversity. After his stop here in France, Qin Gang is headed next to Norway, which, unlike France, is not a member of the European Union, although it is a member of NATO, and Norway also has a short border with Russia. Qin Gang will be discussing issues related to trade, issues around the Arctic, and also bilateral Chinese-Norwegian relations. Ross Cullen, CGTN, Paris.